Perfect, perfect, perfect. So welcome to the call. Welcome to the call, everyone. If this is your very first time been on the call with myself, you guys, my name is Joshua Wheaton. Been a full-time entrepreneur, day trader, and investor for the past 4 years. And in this video, I got my community on the call doing this private meeting with them. And this also might be uploaded to YouTube. So this is the reason why I'm doing an introduction. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the most simplest Forex trading strategy that I've ever seen before, right? And I love this strategy more than anything simply because it is systematic, right? And I like to explain to people that a system is something that saves yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Drop a 3 in the chat box below if you ever wanted to learn how to trade before, maybe even before this call, before this moment, and at some point you ever felt like it was something that was going to be too complicated for you to figure out. All right, let me know in the chat. Drop a 3 in the chat if you ever felt that way. Like, man, I don't know if I'm ever be able to learn this. There's something that's just numbers and letters. I don't know. I don't know. Charts and triangles and squares, right? So with this strategy, you guys, what it actually does is it actually gives you guys an easier way of identifying what's about to happen in the market, and it actually puts you in the best position to actually make money in the market. So before diving into it, I want you to understand that there's two ways of making money trading. Okay. And if you are taking notes, write this down. If you're not taking notes, I recommend that you take notes. There's two ways of making money trading. Yo, bro, for some reason, the audio on my end isn't working. I'm going to figure it out. If you could please make sure that you're recording this, I need all of the information I can get, bro. I got you. Noonie, text Lee for me. Let's make sure Lee is on this call as well. But what was I saying? There's two ways to make money trading, right? You can make money from buying the market when the market is going up, and you can make money selling the market to make a profit from the market actually going down. So you're either right or wrong in this trading thing. You're either right or wrong. And if you're right, you make money. If you're wrong, you lose a little bit. It's fine. You're either right or you're wrong. It's only two ways the market moves, so it can't be that complicated. All right, y'all ever watch Dora the Explorer? And she's like, which way do we go? Which way do we go? And there's only two ways, and it's like, I don't know, go one way, figure it out. Let me know how it goes. All right, so there's only two ways to make money trading: buying or selling. And so, for us to make money within a buy or within a sell, we just need to make sure that we're getting in at the right time. It's all about timing. The market is going to go up, and at some point, the market is going to go down. There is no market that moves straight up and down or straight down. It doesn't move like that. It goes up, it consolidates, and it goes down. Okay. So with this strategy, it actually does 90% of the hard work for you of helping you identify and understand when to enter the market and when to get out of the market. And so in this training, I'm going to give you guys my 7 steps to 7 figures. That's what I call this strategy. 7 steps to 7 figures. And I'm waiting for one of y'all to make 7 figures off of it. Who is it going to be? Let me know in the chat. Who gonna be the first? I think Noonie. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I don't know if y'all really want to trade for. I feel like some of y'all be acting like y'all want to make money trading. Liz said it's gonna be her. Derek said it's gonna be him. So P said it's gonna be her. So I don't know. I don't know. So if you want it to be you, the best thing you can do is take good notes on this call. Ask questions at the end when you have questions, or in the midst when I ask you guys if you have questions. And I'm very confident that you guys will be able to get the understanding that you need to make this work for you. So let's refresh the screen. Big shout out to my brother Darius for letting me use his account. For some reason, my password, I don't know. I'm not on my main computer. This is actually Rich's desktop. So I might need to reset my password. But let's see. So when you open up this tool, can everybody see my screen? Yeah, I'm looking at it actually. Perfect. So when you use this tool and you open this thing up, doesn't this look confusing? Yes? No? Let me know in the chat. Doesn't this look like a bunch of what? A bunch of what is this? Like all of these lines, all of these colors, it's a whole bunch going on. Right? So when things get very, very confusing and it looks too much, I like to subtract. I like to only focus on what's important. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this right here because I don't use it. It's not important, so we're going to delete it. We're going to look right here, down here, all of these three squiggly lines. I'm going to click right there. I'm going to delete it. All right. And this is the only thing that I typically have on my charts when I'm trading. All right. This is it. I just keep this and this is how it looks. So, but before we get into this, right? And I train very, very weird. So if this is your first time being on the train with me, welcome. Right? Welcome. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want y'all to stay focused on what I'm talking about. I don't want you to focus on anything that I'm not talking about at the moment. And what we're going to focus on right now at this moment is what's right here on the right-hand side of the screen. Right here. This mouse is ugly moving. I don't like it. Right there. Y'all see that? So what we're going to focus on is this first. This right here is called our alert panel. Okay? So with this tool called the Harmonic Scanner, what it does is it scans the market for you. And it gives you different trade ideas that you can actually take advantage of to make money in the market. Okay? So when you're using this, it calls out trades on different time frames. You have the 15-minute time frame. You have the 30-minute time frame. You have the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily. Write this down if you're taking notes. Each time frame tells a different story. You know how when you're reading a book, you got different chapters and different chapters has a title and it only focuses on that specific title? Like if you're reading a math book and it says addition, they're not going to start talking about division in that addition section. They're not going to talk about multiplication in the subtraction section. So each chapter, each time frame, when you're looking at a chart, is going to tell a different story based off of the data in that time. Okay? So as you guys can see, we have the 15-minute. And when you click on the 15-minute, you're going to get a new update of different trades on that 15-minute time frame. Then we have the 30-minute. You go to the 30-minute, you're going to get a different update of trades that was called out on the 30-minute. Vice versa for the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily. Okay? So step number one to my strategy of the 7 steps to 7 figures. Step number one, I start on the 1 hour. I mean the day, the 30, my bad. I'm sorry. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Don't remember that. I start on the 30-minute time frame. M3, M30. I start there. Why? Because the trades that are typically called out on the 30-minute time frame typically doesn't take that long. How many of y'all feel like y'all are impatient? These trades don't take all year long to play out. These trades will take you maybe, they could literally pop off in a matter of 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, few hours, a day, right? My secondary one is the 15-minute. This is also another time frame that will give you trade ideas that typically wouldn't take as long. Then from the 15-minute, my final option is the 1 hour. I never go to the 4 hour. I never go to the daily. Okay? Drop a 1 in the chat if all of this makes sense so far. Different time frames. Each time frame tells a different story. Step 1 to the strategy is focus on the 30-minute or the 15 or the 1 hour. Perfect. Accomplished in 4 years, 8 years. Nancy. Keep your microphone muted. Why does the TV get louder every time when her mic comes on? Why do you never see? This is a good question, you guys, but don't ask it. The reason why I say that is because it's not the strategy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the quick It might sound like I'm being a smart ass, but that's the quick response to that. Just don't go to it. Don't confuse yourself by even asking questions outside of the strategy. But the reason why is because on the 4 hour, the trades take a lot longer, right? And not only do the trades take longer, but you typically are gonna risk more money. Okay. So the area of risk is usually a lot greater on the higher time frames than the smaller time frames. Okay. So step number one, 30-minute time frame. So I'm just gonna show you guys this so you know what this is, but you don't need to do anything with it. Right? This tool calls out trade ideas. In the Forex market, exotic pairs. So that's what the tropical thing is. These are exotic currency pairs. We have our indices, which are companies and pretty much correlated to stocks, right? We have US 30, the top 30 companies in the US 2000, top 2000 companies, US Tech 100, the top 100 tech companies in the US, Germany 40, so on and so forth, right? Then you have commodities like gold, copper, oil, silver, and then right here are monthly time frame alerts, right? We don't really use those. So we just stick to Forex. We're going to stick on FX. That's not a step. Step number two, right? Before I tell you step number two, I want you to notice something. All right. So right here, we're going to focus on, I need a mouse pad or something. Goodness gracious. So right here, we're going to focus on this. Okay. And so right here are the different currencies that you can trade. We have EUR/JPY, GBP/JPY, USD/NZD, AUD/USD, NZD/JPY. So a lot of different, it's a variety, right? It's like walking into a mall and you got a variety of stores you could shop at. It's a variety, right? But what I want you guys to also notice is right next to it, there's animals. You got sharks, right? You got butterflies, insects, I guess. You got bats. I don't know what a gartley is, but you got one of those too. Right? So these are different patterns within the market. Okay, you got your shark, you got your butterfly, you got your bat, you got your all of that good stuff. Different patterns within the market. And so what these patterns are is what you see right here. This little weird looking triangle thing, it's a pattern. So this tool is a scanner. It scans the market and it identifies these different patterns to help you understand where you should enter the trade. Okay? And each pattern has a different success rate. Okay? So the ones that I actually focus on, and you could write this down, patterns to focus on. Do like a little key on your, what you call it. I focus on butterfly. I focus on bat. I focus on gartley and crab. Butterfly, bat, gartley, crab, deep bat, same thing. All right? I don't trade shark patterns. I leave shark patterns alone simply because they just have the lowest success rate. And there's so many other patterns that I don't even need to worry about it. My goal here is to take the best possible setup. You guys, I want you to really understand that when you're trading and investing, you're risking money every trade that you take. So your mindset is not, oh, let me take a bunch of trades every day. You want to take 1 to 2 of the best possible setups a day. And if you don't see 1 or 2 of the best possible setups, you don't need to trade that day. Trading is not a 9 to 5 job. You don't need to do this every day of your life. You need to set a weekly goal. And with that weekly goal, you take trades that make sense. Right? Yeah. So can you name the patterns again? So Noonie just dropped it in the chat, y'all. So next to the patterns, right, you have the currency pairs, the variety of different markets you could trade. You have your patterns. Next to the patterns on the right-hand side, you guys are going to see a time frame, right? Right here. This identifies how long ago the trade was called out. The higher you are, the more recent the trades are. The lower you go, as you guys can see, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 6 hours ago. The further you go, the older the trade call out was. Now, does this mean that it's a trade that you can't take? No. It just means that it was already called out a while ago. So it still might be setting up or it might be too late. And the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is how you know when. So step number one, somebody let me know. Unmute yourself. What was step number one?
Start on M30 time frame.
Start on the M30 time frame. And if not the M30, what's the order of other time frames that we use?
M15 and 1 hour.
M15 and then a 1 hour. Perfect. Step number two, right? We want to find the most recent trade idea that matches with the patterns that we like to take. Okay, step number two, find the most recent trade idea that aligns with the patterns that we like to take. And that is either a butterfly, a bat, a gartley, a crab, deep bat, whatever. No sharks. Anything other than sharks. That's the easier way to remember it. So if the first trade that I see right here is EURJPY shark, and this was called out an hour ago, that's cute that it was called out an hour ago, but I don't care. I'm looking for the best possible trade. Noonie, what type of traders are we? What type of traders are we, Noonie?
Bougie?
We're bougie traders. We bad at bougie traders. We don't look to take everything. We want the best thing. I'm sorry, that's a nice person bag, but I want the Birkin. All right. We want the best possible trade idea. So I don't care that the shark was caught that an hour ago for Euro JPY or GBP JPY. I don't care. That's cool. I'm going to look for what I want. All right. So we're going to skip over all three of these sharks and we're going to go on to the AUD USD butterfly. This was caught out 3 hours ago. Okay. So now that's step one, M30. Step two, find the most recent trade idea with the correct pattern. Step number three, you want to make sure that this is a valid trade that you can still take. How do we know if it's valid? When you're driving a car, somebody tell me what red light means.
Stop.
Stop. What does green light mean?
Go.
Go. Right? Who said that?
Peace.
Who?
Peace.
Oh, peace. Appreciate you. Peace. Appreciate you. All right. I wasn't familiar with the voice, so I had to ask. So right here, we have the green line. This green line, and this is a key. So this is not the steps, but this is a key. Write this down. Green line. Oh, why am I using this? The green line is your entry line. I'm going to make this green for you guys. Okay? The red line is our stop, all right? Like a stop sign. It's our stop loss. This is going to stop us from losing more money than what we're okay with losing. All right? Blue lines are the money. Okay? So we have one blue line that is target number one, or we call it take profit one, or idea goal, as you can see there. And so the easier way that I like to look at this, you guys, is like a bus stop. All right? A bus has a bunch of stops. The bus picks you up here. You got stop number one, you got stop number two, you got 3 stops, right? So you got 3 opportunities where every single trade that is called out that you can actually make money. And some people say, Josh, do I take one? I take all 3 every single time. And I'm going to show you why later on. Right? So you have 3 opportunities to make money off of one trade idea. Okay? So green line is our entry. This is where we want to enter. Red line is our stop loss or our invalidation level. Blue lines are our targets, our take profits, or our idea goals. Make sense? A couple people unmute yourself and talk to me throughout the training so I can know y'all following. Make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. So step one, 30 minute, 15 minute, or the 1 hour. I start at the 30-minute always. Step number two, we're looking for the most recent trade call out that matches with the pattern that we're looking for. Step number three, we want to make sure that the most recent candle, right? The last candle is near the green entry line. Okay? So if the last candle that we're looking at right here is all the way up here, all the way down here, we missed the bus. All right? You missed it. You gotta wait and find the next bus. That's a new trade. You're looking for the next trade idea. You missed it. Okay? Now, if the candle is near the green line, step number four is ask yourself whether the market is giving you a buy or a sell. Okay? And I'm gonna show you guys how to know how. You must understand if you're buying or selling. And so the easy way to understand this is that, look, we make money from the market and a buy when the market is going up. We make money from the market going down if we sell. So if we're getting in here and our target is for it to drop below, we obviously need to sell to make money from the market dropping down and reaching these targets. So a simple way, I think, Noonie, you focus on stop loss, right? You focus on stop loss, Noonie? Okay. So Noonie likes to focus on the stop loss. So if the red line, write this down. This is your key. If the red line is above the green line, you're selling. If the red line is below the green line, you're buying. And I want everybody to drop a 1 in the chat once you wrote that down because I'm going to test y'all. Okay. So Latrell, is this a buy or a sell? Below what? Below a sell? What you mean by that? Above. Okay. So you're saying that the red line is above, so it's a sell. Perfect. Right? So we're looking for a sell. So again, you guys, we wouldn't take this because it's not near the green line. All right. It's a little bit further away. It's closer to the target than it is right here. So if you enter here, you got a bigger risk. But we're just going to act like it is. So step number one, 30 minute, 15 minute, or the 1 hour. Step number two, the currency with the correct pattern. Step number three, we want to, what is it? Step number three, we want to make sure that it's near the green line. Step number four, we ask ourselves, is it a buy or is it a sell? Now, step number five, you want to write it down just like this. If the trade is giving you a sell, you want to see a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame. If the trade is giving you a buy, you want to see an uptrend on the 4-hour time frame. Okay? Drop a 2 in the chat once you got that. So what I'm going to do is, no matter which one I'm on, the 15 minute, the 30 minute, the 1 hour, right? From this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Y'all see where I'm pointing? Here. Here. I'm not going to click this over here. This is going to give me new trade ideas. I don't want this. I want this. This is going to change the current chart that I'm looking at. Okay. So we go up to the top left-hand corner and we change this chart from the 30-minute to the 4-hour. Right. And so when you're on the 4-hour, as you guys can see, this is all the way back in February. This is all the way back in the beginning of February. So you have the ability to see what the market has been doing over a longer period of time. And for a while now, the market has actually been dropping from this point, right? And when you get a little bit more advanced, you're able to identify support and resistance. You're able to identify specific zones. So for my more advanced people right now, right, me looking at this right here, I can see that this market was trending up, right? For my more advanced people, we can see that the market was trending up. The market broke structure, retested. It didn't go higher. So it changed and it's now in a downtrend. Okay. And so this green line this is why this tool is so powerful, because it's scanning the market for back information that you don't have to go back and look for. You feel what I'm saying? So it's identifying what happened for the past few weeks, few months. And where it's telling you to enter is based off of market habits. So when we look at this green line, didn't you guys see the market touch this green line a lot for a while now? It was hitting the green line, going up, hitting the green line, going up, hitting the green line, going up, right? When it hit the green line over here, it went down. Hit the green line right here, it went down. So right now, the market is right back in that zone that it reaches a lot, and we're looking to sell. And we are in a downtrend. So if that adds up, right? If you're looking at it and you say, okay, the market is calling out a sell, and I got a downtrend on the 4-hour, I'm good to take the trade and continue forward. Not take it right now, but I'm good to move forward for my next 2 steps. If the market is a sell and it's in an uptrend, you're not taking the trade. What I'm looking for as a bougie trader, I'm looking for every reason not to take the trade. That might sound crazy, but some of y'all look for every reason to take the trade, and you take bad trades and you lose money. So we got to understand that every trade we take, we're putting our money on the line. So I need to look for every possible reason to see if this is a trade that I shouldn't or should take. Okay? So it's in a downtrend. So now I'm okay with this. I go back to my 30-minute time frame. Oh my goodness, this one, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I be feeling so good when, I get on here unplanned and everything that I'm teaching y'all is adding up right in front of our face, right? But so 30-minute time frame, step 1. Step 2, the right currency with the right pattern. Step 3, is it near the green entry line? Step 4, is it a buy or is it a sell? Step 5, we go to the 4-hour time frame and we want to identify the trend and make sure that it matches up. If you need to write a key on the side, buy, we look for uptrend. Sell, we look for downtrend. Okay? Now, this right here is what changed the game for me. These last 2 steps. Because if you take a trade with just those first 5 steps, you might be in the game. I'm not going to lie. You might be in the game. But this right here changed it all for me, okay? So let's do this. What I'm going to do is, y'all can see my chart. I'm going to bring my mouse down here, and we're just going to focus on this. This right here, right? And what y'all want? Y'all want the basketball analogy or the fight analogy? We might do both. Right? So we got these 2 lines. What I'm about to show y'all real quick is right here we have a blue dotted line that's going straight across, and I'm just going to put a solid line over it. I'm going to make it bold. Then we have a red dotted line up here. I'm going to put a line on top of it. We're going to make it bold, right? So we have a blue line down here and a red line up here. If you're familiar with trading, this could be looked at as something like support and resistance, right? Down here is what I like to call my floor, or an area of support in a sense, right? Then up here is what I will call my ceiling, or my resistance. And we're going to make that red. All right. Make sense so far? Y'all follow me? This is all we focus on. I'm going to show y'all how simple trading is. I'm going to show y'all that y'all really could do this. We're not even going to look at the chart. So, y'all see these two lines? Yes, yes, no, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's play basketball, y'all. Let's play basketball. All right, boom, we got a basketball. All right, if I took this basketball and I threw it down to the floor, what's going to happen to this basketball? Unmute yourself.
Gonna bounce back up.
It's going to bounce up. Okay? Let's say I took this basketball and I threw it at the ceiling. What's going to happen?
Well, bounce down.
It's going to bounce down. Right? So I want you to look at these lines just like a basketball. You threw it at the ceiling, it's going to bounce down. Throw it at the floor, it's going to bounce up. It's simple, right? Now, the only difference is we have two lines. Think of these two lines like fighters, okay? The blue line is our blue fighter. The red line is our red fighter. If you see a fight right now, right? I see we got Makai on the call. I think I said your name right. You multitasking, moving around and whatnot. Can you hear me, Micaiah? Micaiah is not plugged in at all right now. It's okay though. But I'm gonna ask Micaiah a question. I'm gonna tell y'all that this is so simple. She ain't even paying attention. She tapping in and looking on and off. Right? Micaiah, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I'm unmuted.
Okay, quick question, Micaiah. If you walking down the street and you see two people fight, somebody got a red shirt on, somebody got a blue shirt on. And the person with the red shirt is on top of the person with the blue shirt, who do you think is winning that fight?
Red shirt.
Red shirt. Why? Because it's on top, right?
Yes.
I walk outside and I see somebody on top and they just punching that other person in. I'm putting my money on them. I'm a bet on the person that's on top. So when you're looking at these two lines, when the blue line is on top of the red line, the blue line is the buy line. The market is winning. The buyers are winning, right? That's when you look to buy the market. When the red line is on top of the blue, the sellers are winning. You're looking to sell the market. So with those two examples, put them together. When the line is down here at the floor, it's going to bounce up. And you look to buy the moment that the blue line gets on top of the red. When the market is up here and you're looking to sell, you want it up here, but you're waiting on the moment that the red line is on top of the blue, winning the fight. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, right? What I want you guys to do you guys have the pen on your screen? Does it allow you to draw on my screen? It should.
Yes.
Okay. So with that example, right? We sell at the red line. We buy at the blue line. We want the red to be on top of the blue when we're selling. What I want you guys to do, I'm going to show you real quick. This right here is a great buy example. Why? Because it's down here. The blue line is on top of the red. This right here is a great sell example. Why? Because it's up top and the red is on top of the blue. Make sense? Everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
So what I want you guys to do, let me get two people. I'm going to pick on Liz and Peace. Liz and Peace. All right? So Liz, I want you to be a supporter of the buyers, right? And I want you to circle every good buy example that you see on the screen. And
How
then,
do I annotate?
do you have the pencil? Do you see it?
No. Do I go to more and note? No.
I don't know. Noonie, do you know?
Ups. Oh, ups.
So do you want all the buys?
So Peace, can you circle all of the cells for me?
Okay.
While you look for that, Liz, we'll let Peace go ahead and then we'll come back.
Can you see my?
Yep. So Peace said we're selling there. Peace said we're selling here. Peace said we're selling here. Boom. Do you see any more? Peace said over here.
We can do here.
Perfect.
And
I'm going to
here.
show y'all something very crazy. Very crazy. So who has the pencil? Who's able to annotate? Does anybody see
I
the?
know. I don't see that green pen anywhere.
Okay. It's okay. It might just be the device that you're on right now. Now let's see. Belinda.
Yes.
Belinda, I think I know you personally. I think we didn't talk before.
Yeah.
How you doing, Belinda?
Hi. I'm good. I'm good. We met in Dallas.
Yeah, yeah. So Belinda,
Yeah.
what I want you to do is I want you to show me my buys.
Okay. So this is a good buy right there.
Okay. So I'm gonna put a blue line right there.
Another buy right here.
You said right here or right here?
Yes, right there and that one. Both of them.
Okay. Boom.
Another one. Not quite this one, but definitely this one.
Okay. Boom.
This one
Okay.
and that one.
Perfect. 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 Do y'all agree? I think they did an amazing job,
Yes.
y'all. Y'all drop some love in the chat for them. Drop some fire, some love in the chat for them. So what I want to show y'all is what they just did. They just predicted where the market was going to go without even looking at the candles. That's what they just did. All right. And if you don't believe me, I'm about to show you right now. But if you just understood that you're able to predict the direction of the market. From the blue line, we said we will buy here. Where did the market go? Up. From the red line, we said we should sell there. Where did the market go? Down. From the blue line, we said we should buy. Up. Red line, down. Red line, down. Blue line, up. Red line, down. Blue line, up. Do y'all see that? Right on the dot. Right or wrong? Right on the dot. So when you're taking, before you take your trade, you want to make sure that you're getting in at the right time. The market is going to go up and down. We're not worried about that. We already know that's going to happen. But we need to make sure that we're getting in at the right time. Okay? So when we look right now at where the market is, this is calling out a sell on the 4-hour time frame. It was in a downtrend. And right here, we got a good sell, right? Right here. Now, the last and final step. Step number 7. This was step 6. You want to identify the buy and the sell. You don't need to go all the way back, but when you're looking at the market right now, you want to make sure that before you sell at the green line or buy at the green line, that you're in the right zone, the buy zone or the sell zone. Okay? So from step number 6, step number 7 is change the time frame to the 5-minute time frame. And this is where it started getting spicy, y'all. I think we was undefeated for like a month. I don't know. Nooney, do you remember that? Were you here for that? We was winning a lot. Like I came to Dallas. Belinda said she seen me in Dallas. I did the training. I told everybody in Dallas, I'm like, tonight I'm gonna look at the chart and I'm gonna give y'all a trade. I'm like, let's see who take it. We came back. I'm like, who took it? Everybody looking at me all crazy, like they didn't take it. And I showed them, I'm like, look, if you would have took this trade, you would have caught 200 pips last night. Okay? So the last and final step, 7 steps. We're now going to use this indicator right here. Y'all see this blue line? It's called the EMA. That stands for exponential moving average. It doesn't matter though. All right? Some people talk about stuff to sound smart. I don't care. It's a blue squiggly line in the middle of the candles, telling you which direction that the market is actually going. So when it comes down to it, you guys, you just need to do this last and final step, and you will be a lot more accurate with the trades that you take. Okay? So if we're taking a sale, right? After you drew the line from the RSI, the line that you drew right here, down here, after the line, you want to see a combination of two candles. You want to see a red candle, right, close below the EMA, and you want to see another red candle open below the EMA. So we looked at this one. I don't like to enter on impulse candles. Some people like it. I don't like it. Because when the market makes a quick move in a certain direction, we already know that it's going to make some moves back, right? So what I'm looking for is this right here. This candle, completely closed, right? Let me draw this out for y'all real quick for my newbies. All right. So, so when we looking at our red candles, okay, these are our down candles. These are the candles that are moving the market down. Okay, these are our sell candles. So I'm about to show y'all something real quick. This is just a training on top of a training. The red candles open up top, meaning they start here and they close below. They finish here. Close. And vice versa for the green or the blue candle. So when I say we're waiting for a red candle to close below the EMA, we are waiting to see the bottom of this candle finish. And then when I say we're waiting for another red candle to open below the EMA, we are waiting for another red candle to start to move down. And when I tell you I'm going to show y'all something that got me so consistent with this, right there we would have entered this trade. From that entry, where did you see this thing drop in a negative for real? It came back just a little bit, all the way down, target number one hit. If you took the trade right there, following these 7 steps, you would have entered your blue line. From there, the market hit target number one. You guys, when I tell you I got so freaking good at this, now my only problem is I be traveling and stuff, so I don't be having time to look at this. This is where y'all need to come into play, and y'all need to start getting me paid. I've been teaching long enough, y'all. It's time for y'all to get me paid. When I'm busy and I'm not looking at the Harmonic Scanner, I need y'all to step in and look at the Harmonic Scanner. All right? So let's do a back test. Let's look. We're going to look at some old trades, and I'm going to run through this strategy really quickly with you guys. Right? So let's look at this one. Euro USD. Euro USD. What happened in this trade, you guys? It hit stop loss. This trade hit stop loss. All right? So let's even look at it and see if it was a trade that we would have took. Euro USD butterfly, perfect. We like that. All right? After the butterfly, what did we look for? We were like, okay, let's wait until we see it near the green line. It was near the green line here. Perfect. But after that green line, we asking ourselves, is this a buy or a sell? What is this, you guys? Is this a buy or a sell? Unmute yourself. Is it a buy or a sell?
Yeah.
Why is it a sell?
The red line invalidation is above the green line.
Perfect. So now, what's step number 3? They say no takers or money makers.
Make sure that the candle is near the green line.
Okay, that's what we did. Now step number 4.
Know whether it's a buy or a sell.
Okay, now step number 5.
Go to the 4-hour time frame.
And what are we looking for? This told us to sell. So what do we want to see on the 4-hour?
Downtrend.
Perfect. And what do we see right here, you guys? An uptrend. So this is a trade that we would not have taken. It hit stop loss. That's why. The market is stronger moving up. It's telling us to sell. Cool. But we need to be bougie traders. We need to stick to our rules, right? So let's keep looking. Right here, we got USD. This one got too much going on. All right, these didn't hit. We got some sharks that hit, whatever the case may be. All right, y'all. So we already been on this call for almost an hour now. So what I want to do is I want to open up the floor for questions. And then this trade right here is a trade that we possibly will take tonight. I'm waiting on this to do what it's doing for me to look into it more. But this is a possible trade that we will take tonight. We got a beautiful downtrend right here. Right, it's calling out a sell. And now I'm just waiting on this thing to stay near the green line. And I'm waiting on what I'm looking for right here. It's already kind of doing it, but I don't like it. Do we have any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
Hey Josh, what's a good time we getting in on that trade tonight? Cause right now I'm in my car, my laptop at home. I definitely want to get in on that trade.
When it gives us the right indications. So I don't really know. We just gotta watch it, and I'll drop it in the chat if I get into it. But yeah, right now I don't really know when it's gonna set up. We just wait. We got any questions about the strategy? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're still confused. Drop a 2 in the chat if you understand the steps. We got a lot of tools. I love to see it. All right. Y'all want to do a challenge? Y'all want to do a challenge? All right, let's do a challenge. Noonie, can you make sure that everybody that is on this call is in the GMC chats after this call? But we're going to do a challenge. And I want you guys to really start to apply this. Now is the time to really get more serious than ever, you guys. So if you really want to get success trading, it starts by repetition. Okay, watching the academy videos are cool. That's basics. You got to get that out the way. If you haven't finished those already, that should have been done yesterday. All right. Now, when it comes down to actually trading, you must understand that it's about repetition. It's about taking losses. It's about figuring things out. Okay. It's about looking at it over and over and over and over again until it actually makes sense. Okay. So let's do a challenge. This week, I want to see who can drop the most charts in the chat. And what I want you guys to do, I want you to identify bad or good setups. It doesn't matter. Bad or good, it doesn't matter. I want you to open it up. The only thing you can't do is go to a shark. Don't be like, yeah, Josh, this is a shark. It's bad. Don't take this one. I'm going to be like, don't take this one. It's a shark. I'm like, we know this. We know this. Please don't send the shark and think that you're going to win this challenge, okay? But I want you guys after step 1, after step 2, don't say, Josh, I'm on a daily. It's a bad trade. We don't take these, right? After step 1, 2, and 3 maybe, I want you guys to start to identify good and bad setups. And so what I need you to do, pay attention to my screen real quick, right? You can learn how to type. You got a good 24 hours to figure this out. You can go here. Where is it at, actually? I don't even know where it's at. Oh, right here. So you could go to text and you could type and say, not, I don't even want to see the green line. I don't even want that one. I want y'all to identify when the trade is calling a sell, but it's in an uptrend. When the trade is calling a buy, but it's in a downtrend. When the RSI doesn't match up, but this looks good, but this is the reason why you can't take the trade, or this is the reason why you can take the trade. And what you need to do is if you draw on the chart, cool, take a picture of it, copy the image, paste it in the chat, copy the link, send it to the Telegram group. And even if you don't know how to type, if you don't know how to draw on your chart and make it look all pretty looking, whatever you want to call it, just type it out in the Telegram chat. Copy the link, just like this, right? Send it to the Telegram chat, just like that, and say, this was a good setup, but the RSI was not in the right zone for me to want to take this trade. This was a good setup, but on the 4-hour time frame, the market was in an uptrend when I would have wanted to see a downtrend. The market was in a downtrend when I would have wanted to see an uptrend. Do you guys think we could do that? Does that sound hard or does that sound easy?
We can do that.
Let me hear the rest of y'all. Especially my Kenyan family. Y'all don't like to type in the chat.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay. Perfect. And what we're going to do is, for the person who does it, the person who I see the most consistent throughout this week, I'm going to do a one-on-one training for you, and I may have a cash giveaway for you. Okay? Sound good? And let me say this too. I also need you to be taking trades too throughout the week. I'm not telling you to take your own trades, but in the signals chat, when we get a trade from Blaze, we all got to start taking trades together, y'all. We got to start winning together. I want to see more of y'all making money, okay? So, and I want y'all to start dropping results too.
Hey, Josh, for the challenge, how many do you need a day?
I just want to see who I see the most. It don't even really matter. If you see Noonie going crazy and you like, oh snap, she might beat me, you got to just pick it up. I'm not gonna give y'all a specific number.
Hey, Nooney's a pro.
Yeah, Noonie don't
we
count.
can't. Noonie is a pro, so I think Noonie is just we can't compete with Noonie.
Don't try to disqualify me from that challenge.
I'm trying to disqualify you.
Nah, we good. So,
No, it doesn't count.
why y'all so scared of Noonie? Noonie, you really be getting money like that? They so scared. They're like, Noonie don't count. Noonie don't count.
Because Noonie is a pro. She knows what she's doing.
Hey,
all the time.
Noonie was on the Zoom call learning the strategy just like y'all at some point. So, but nah, you guys, Noonie, she don't need a one-on-one from me. Noonie understands how to use Harmonic, so we're not gonna count Noonie. But this is for all of you guys. So I want to start to see you guys in the chat more. Every Tuesday, we're gonna be having our trading call. We're gonna go over harmonics every Tuesday. I want to start to set some time out throughout the week to where we could kind of just hop on more casually and look at the charts together. So yeah, y'all, that's the challenge. I did a training earlier today, and I went over the trading plan. We're gonna do that every Monday. If you have not learned the schedule, I'm gonna read it out to you guys very quickly. So Mondays, you guys, we're gonna have our new member onboarding calls. I'm gonna have a cool flyer dropped in the chat that's gonna have the times for all of these calls very soon, but it's not yet there. But Sunday, we're gonna have new member orientation calls. This is probably gonna be around like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Nothing too late, nothing too early. I know some of us go to church, and so on that new member call, we're gonna walk you guys through where to start, how to set goals, how to set up your accounts, and all of that good stuff. Monday on our team huddle. Monday night, we're going to do trading plan. We're probably going to go over the business plan. So showing you guys for those who want to waive their monthly fee, for those who want to actually make residual income from the business. On Monday, we're going to have an integrated call that's going to go over the both of them and whatever updates, events, whatever the case may be. Can y'all do me a favor while I read out the rest of the schedule? Can you drop your location in the chat? I want everybody to drop your city in the chat for me. I need an update of where everybody is. I'm curious. Tuesday is going to be our educator. So we're gonna do we're either gonna have an educator or we're gonna go over the harmonic scanner on Tuesdays. We got Oklahoma in the building, Dallas, Texas, Georgia, Dallas, Atlanta, Minnesota, Phoenix, Arizona, Chicago, Portage, Indiana, Catersville, Georgia. How far is that to us? Catersville, Georgia. Okay. We got Michigan on the call. All right, perfect. So Wednesday, is gonna be we're gonna do like business training. Thursday is gonna be crypto. And then Friday, Saturday, we're actually gonna be launching our business and helping everybody get to the next level of income. So right now, the most important things, if you live in Georgia, we do opportunity events every Thursday. Every Thursday, we're going to be meeting up, breaking down the business to new people. If you live in Chicago, that's going to be the same thing going on Thursdays, right? I see. Okay, never mind. I was about to get on you, Nancy. I was going to say, I see multiple people in Arizona. What are these events at, Nancy? But so at this point, drop a 1 in the chat box below. If you guys, my focus and my goal right now is to build a hub in each city that we have. So drop a 1 in the chat if you would like to see in-person trainings in your city. If you would like to see the community come together in your city. Okay, so that's pretty much everyone. So in order for us to get to the point of actually doing something like that, we have to expand a little bit. We have to expand a little bit, okay? So we need more members in those cities. Like, I don't know if we have people near, I don't even know, Saginaw, Michigan? Saginaw, Michigan? I know I got some people like near Detroit, but I don't know if we really have anybody in Saginaw. So we have to all come together and like make a decision like, okay, cool. If this is what I want, if I want in-person help, because that's how it started for me. I just signed up a girl today, you guys, and she was one of the first 4 people that I signed up. She just came back today. All right. And this was 4 years ago when I signed her up. And the reason why I got her started in the business was because I thought she was smarter than me. She was graduating high school early. I'm like, yeah, I need you on my team so you can learn this better than me, quicker than me, faster than me, and help me. Don't that sound smart, y'all? If we just all went out there and tried to find people who could learn trading faster than us so that they could help us, like that was my mindset. I'm like, yo, let me find everybody who's smart. Let me bring them together and let me do a call and say, look, I know y'all smarter than me, but I'm trying to learn this thing and it can help us make a lot of money. So let's learn it together. Can you help me? And, that's what I told her. And she sent me a picture of her debit card. I'm like, you don't need to do that. You could pay for yourself. Here's the link, right? How many of y'all want a free trial? Y'all want another free trial? Should we do another free trial, y'all? Yes or no? Yes or no? How many of y'all feeling the free trial? The only way I will do another free trial, you guys, is if everybody on this call is committed, will commit to inviting at least 1 or 2 people who are not a part of the community already. That's what the free trial is for. It's not for you. You're already here. You already paid. You get what I'm saying? It's not for you. So if you can do that, drop an I in the chat. If you could just try to invite 1 or 2 people to the free trial, if we do another one, drop an I in the chat. I want our next free trial. I think our last one had like 60 people, or like it was like 40 to 60 people. I want us to have a free trial with 100 plus. Perfect. I see a lot of eyes. So let's look at the calendar and let's set a date. Let's set a date. Let's set a date. I feel like Oprah. You want it, I'll get it. Okay, whatever y'all want. You get a free trial. You get a free trial. You get a free trial. All right. So let's go for Noonie. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Noonie, the 9th or the 16th? How much time do you think we need to set up a successful free trial? And you guys, first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to Noonie. I need all of y'all to just drop some love in the chat for Noonie. Noonie is one of our amazing leaders within the community. She's so selfless. I'm very, very grateful to have her. within the community, working with me and helping me with all the things that she helps out with. It takes a lot, y'all, to show up every day for people and understand, y'all. Noonie don't get paid to train y'all. I don't get paid. The company already got paid educators. They get paid 6 figures. Me and Noonie don't see 6 figures for these harmonic trainings. If y'all want my Cash App, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll send it. we don't get paid for these trainings. And I just love the heart that Noonie has to continue to show up and do the things that she does. So what I want y'all to do, right? Anytime throughout this week, I want y'all to reach out to Noonie personally and just ask her, is there anything that you could do for her? Right? Just ask her how she's doing. Ask her how life is treating her. Ask her, how her day is going. Let's show love to Noonie this week, okay? Can we do that? Can we show love to Noonie this week? And Noonie, can you tell me which day do you think? You want the 19th or you want the 16th? You're muted right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at my calendar. I don't know if people want like a week to invite people, like get the flyer out to people so people get ready. Then we can start on the 16th, or are there people who already have people who are ready to learn? Then we can just knock it out.
For sure.
But I'm cool with either.
Okay. I feel like preparation is best. So what we're going to do, you guys have an entire week, pretty much a week and a half, to lock in your 1 to 2 people that you're going to invite to the free trial. Okay? And let's do a crash course. So let's do a crash course and let's lead the crash course into the free trial. Because right now the company has a promo where it's $50 off on the Transform bundle. So if any of you guys have any friends or family members that you will want to be able to learn how to trade with you, now is the best time to get them started because it's cheaper. So let's do a crash course, a Forex trading crash course on Saturday morning. Saturday morning at like 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Eastern time, or should we do 11 a.m. Central time? What y'all think? Central? I love how Micaiah keep putting these check marks on my screen. She not reacting in the chat. She reacted on my screen. It's no worries, though. It's no worry. 11 Central? All right, peace. You got it. So 11 a.m. Central time on Saturday, we're going to do a Forex trading crash course. And so I'm going to come on there and I'm going to do the basics of trading. I'm going to do probably like one PowerPoint. I'm going to just break down some basics. And then we'll lead that call into March 16th, where we're going to start the free trial. Sounds good?
Yes, it does.
You look confused, Micaiah. Go ahead and put another check mark on my screen if we good. We good? I just be picking on y'all. Let me leave Micaiah alone before she quit. She go, I'm done with this. All right, y'all. So that's the training, you guys. I'm very glad that you guys were able to plug in and learn and understand the basics of the Harmonic Scanner. This is a strategy, like y'all, I know how to mark up a chart, but there's nothing better than looking at something and it's already done. Don't y'all love when you, like for my mom's on the call, when you wake up and the kids already cleaned up and you just be like, oh, what possessed you to do this? Thank you. Thank you. I'll be coming home and I'll be like, man, my dog needs to be walked. And my little brother be like, I already walked her. I'll be like, oh, thank you. Because I love when it's already done for me. The Harmonic Scanner is a tool that makes it already done for you. And all you got to do is just check off the boxes to make sure that it's still good. Make sure that it's still valid. And after that, you take the trade and you're in the money, you guys. So I